I'll be showing the step-by-step instruction of tying the reef square knot. You have to place the left hand rope on the right hand rope and cross over the rope over rope A and B, and then tuck rope A and under rope B, forming the first part of an overhand knot. So what you have to do, you have to make a tie slightly and pull both ends to tighten slightly. So that would be the. Now I'll be showing the single sheet plan where you need to have you are required to have two ropes. One rope you have to make a small loop like this, and another rope you have to put from the backwards and then move it to up, and take this rope, you have to insert in it. So you have to hold this and then make it tighten like this. You can make it this shorter as well. Done. Going to do rubber sheet also, you have to make a loop, and then from backward you have to insert the rope. So it will be like this, and then you have to make sure your rope is like this, and then you have to put the side there, and then make it a two-turn. So after two-turn, you can tighten up. I would like to show the step by step of single line. You have to make a loop. You have to make a loop like this, and then from backward you have to insert the rope, and this rope should be put under the left rope. So you can see the one. What happened here? You have to put inside and then hold this. You can tighten up. You want to loosen the rope? You can actually. So it will be like a small little bit. So it will be like this. Something like this. Okay, now I'll be showing the step by step of two-turn bow line, which is just the similar as single bow line, but then we'll be doing two loops here. One, two. So what happened here? We'll take this rope and then put same as the single bow line, put from the backwards, and then under the rope, take this and then put under the loop. You have to hold this too, and then just pull it up. Now I'll be showing off the cloth hitch knot. You have to take the working end on the rope and wrap it once around the pole or post. I use chair this time, so the rope should cross over itself as you make a loop, and then bring the work and around the post again and make a second loop, so ensuring the second loop is above the first loop. So that would be the knot. And what you have to do, slide the working end of the rope under the second loop you just created, so adjust the loop so that they lie flat and snug against the post. That's all. I'll be showing here the step by step of tying the figure of 8 knot, which is start by holding the rope with the standing end in your non-dominant hand and the working end in your dominant hand. So what happened here is cross the working end over the standing end to create a loop. So take the working end and bring it behind the standing end, pass the working end through the loop from the front to the back. So what happened here, you have to hold the standing end and the working end, then pull them apart to tight knot. So you can see here the figure of 8. You have to ensure that the knot is snug and forms a clear edge shape. Done. I'll be showing the step by step of figure of 8 loop knot, which is same as the single of figure of 8 loop, but then it is kind of different because we will bite it over, which means a double over section of the rope at the desired loop size. So when we cross the bite over the standing and to create a loop, so you have to take the bite and pass it behind the standing, okay, like this, and of the rope. So bring the rope forward and pass it through the initial loop created in the step 3. So what you have to do, you have to take this end of the section, put it here, so you'll be creating the figure of 8 shape with the loop. Okay, moving on to the last step, which is we have to do the knot from the single figure of 8 to the figure of 8 loop. So for that we have to make the single figure of 8 loop, 8 first. Okay, after that we are moving on to the figure of 8 loop, where we have to follow up the original shape to create a figure of 8 loop. So what we'll do here, we'll put the inside, just follow the initial step.